Happy Friday, my friends. This All Eyes on Friday is all about this beautiful golden brown combo, and I'm using Mascara makeup, where all of your makeup is fully customizable. You get exactly what you want, only what you want, and you buy them individually, and they magnetize into these perfect little cases, so they are fully customizable just to what you want. So I just put a primer on, and now I'm going to be using Sabrina as my just base color. It's a nice, basic, perfect combo color that everybody needs in their cases as a staple. So I'm using this because I have hooded eyes, and I want, when I open my eyes, to stay nice and locked in place. So right there, I'm using Stay Golden. 100% of the proceeds from this eyeshadow color goes to the Owner Cares Foundation for Adoption for Education in Utah and to help children get placed. So it's a perfect light brown color. Right there is Bird. She is a new color to me, and I am really loving her. She's just a little bit darker than Bubba, and if you watch my videos, you know I'm obsessed with Bubba. So I'm putting that just in the crease of my eye, just windshield wipering and doing nice light circles to get it up out of the hood of my eye, because when I open my eyes, I want to make sure that I see them. So right there, you just saw me re-relax my eyes so that I can make sure that I can see that color above my eyes when they are open. Next, I'm going in with Coco, which is this like lovely dark warm mahogany brown color, and I'm using the Eyeshadow Everything brush right now, and I'm using it for pretty much my entire eye, almost exclusively. So I'm using the smaller part of the brush, and I'm tapping in Coco into the corner of my eye and just to the outside corner of my eye, and then I'm using the fluffy end to brush it in and to give this nice ombre colored effect over into the middle of my eye. Going in with the other side, tapping in place. The tapping motion is going to give you the best pigmentation possible, and the sweeping motion is going to blend for you. So if you want really strong pigmentation, make sure you're using the small end and make sure you're using that tapping motion. So I'm trying to make sure that I have the darkest part in the actual outside crease of my eye to really give me some extra dimension. So now I'm getting back out my eyeshadow primer, and I'm using the Multitasker brush. And I know I used the primer in the beginning, but by adding primer just into the middle of my eye, it's gonna help make that glitter that I'm about to put in the middle of my eye stay in place. But the big thing is gonna really make that pigmentation pop. So there it is, there's a showstopper right there. There is Gold Digger. Now, I don't want her to be so intensely bright that the middle of my eye looks like I have a second eye. So you'll see here that after I put it on, I'm blending it out to make a nice ombre effect from that Coco to that Stay Golden. But I still want it to have a nice, beautiful shimmer. Right there, just tapping it in place and then blending it out using that nice sweeping motion. Went a little extra dark right there. Still want her to pop. And I'm going back in with Stay Golden, and I'm just tapping her into the corner of my eye to help with that transition. So I'm getting a nice ombre look from Coco to Gold Digger to Stay Golden. Now I'm going back in with Coco, so I'm only using 4 colors, and I'm using her as an eyeliner. Now, if I wanted this to be more pigmented, I would spray some setting spray on the tip of this brush, and then I would go into my Coco, but I wanted to look more smoked out, so that's why I'm not using that setting spray to really make that pop. So I'm going into the actual lash line because I want it to be as thin as possible since I have hooded eyes. I don't have a lot of eyelid that shows when my eyes are nice and wide and open. And then I'm going into the actual lash line on the bottom, just going halfway across on both, going back in with some Gold Digger, and I'm placing her just in the corner of my eye. Just cleaning up right there with the Best Blend Forever brush. I use her for everything. Going in with my eyelash curler, and now a trick with this, if you want it to stay extra long, place it between your curling iron just for a second, or your straightener, just to warm it up. And then I'm putting some primer on, and now I'm using the Better Than Sex mascara. I love this mascara. I do need to use 3 coats, so you're just seeing my last coat right there. I'm cleaning up just a little bit more. And I'm going in with the Illuminator of Dolce. just to make the top of my eyes glow and just to clean up that edge just slightly. So if you need to color match this goodness, so all the colors on my face right now, my foundation, everything is in that compact that I was just using. So if you need a color match, you can just look below. It's all down there, and I can color match you to the perfect color combo to use this amazing, amazing makeup. It is so perfect. You barely need any makeup for a ton of full coverage.